Well, welcome back there, Cyberpunkers. Where we left off last time was at the end of one of those dream dances, so we're just picking up from where we left off, and here I am at Liz's bar. You noticed it says Liz's Jizzy down on the actual counter? That's a bit mental, isn't it? That's a bit wrong. It's a big enough freaking poster though, isn't it? But anyhow, we finished up in here, so that's the brain dances. Mind-blowing stuff. Frick yes, if you didn't see the last episode, you can find it on my channel, but I'll also put a card somewhere on the screen right now, so look out for that. It's usually in the top right corner, if I know my left from my right. Oh, thank you. I do like a freebie. Thank you very much for the freebie. Lovely and jubbly. Now this lady, not too good. She's trying to cut out Dexter the shop.
I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
No fucking way. Dex took a leap with me. He trusts me.
Now I'm doing the same. 50%. With cred like that in your account, you won't need Dex for anything.
No, Evelyn. It's not just about the money.
I thought you were a merc. I thought it was always about the money.
Not behind the back of someone who trusts me. Sorry.
Fine. I never asked. But V? I just hope you're as good as you are naive. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck.
So, Game of Thrones, you know, it had a lot of backstabbery going on, and there's a little bit of that going on right here, right now. Heck yes, we're going to add to that. We're going to add a little bit of fuel to the fire if we get the chance. Heck yes, anyway, we're going to go catch up with good old matey boy here. Hello there, Jackie. I'm liking that freaking bike. That bike is nice. What type of bike is that, Jackie? That is freaking cool. That is epic. Wow. That's so sweet. Now, I did see a video where, you know, Keanu Reeves was over with a motorbike company. It could actually be a real road bike, you know, or an interpretation of a future one. There you go. There's the make on the front. Freaking ace. I love that bike. You almost look too big for it there, my friend. It looks kind of dwarfed to you. It looks like one of those mini motos. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, we're going to go mess up some Maelstrom, guys. Are you up for that, Jackie? Hopefully you are, because, yeah, you didn't really help too much on the last one, did you? I mean, us two, we're supposed to be like two fish in a pond, but no, it really wasn't. You know, you kind of just walked off and let me do all the hard work, so you didn't have to. Yeah, like Sillet Bang. Grime was gone. Yeah, you're lucky that I know what I'm doing, Jackie, but yeah, we're going to be going inside of that Maelstrom building, and what's your plan? Your plan is to walk up and ring the freaking doorbell. Awesome idea, Jackie. Fantastic. You know what? I might just call this Militech lady and see what she's got to offer. But you know what? You know, we're already at the door, so I might have this phone call for no reason. And I'm not too I pressed up instead of down. Fudge. I went and just used one of my freaking injections. Well, at least I'm going to have quite an adrenaline-filled phone call now. Awesome. Brilliant. Let's dial her up. There we go. Yeah. You're now talking to an adrenaline-filled V. And V was what wasn't that in True Blood? Wasn't that what they called the fake blood that gave them like? Oh yeah, probably. But anyway, oddness, weirdness. But there we go. Cool. Right. You know what? Yeah, you go meet me in that alleyway where I'm never going to go. Yeah, I'm just going to leave her there in that canal underneath the bridge. Sounds like a charming place to meet. It sounds like a complete blind spot. I think you probably would have had me under there and shot me or something. So you know what? You go wait under there on your Todd. I'm going to go with Jackie's plan. I'm going to go ring the frickin' doorbell. Because, yeah, that's not tapped. That's not stupid in any way, shape or form. Fantastic idea. Come on, Jackie boy. What are we waiting for? Let's go ring the doorbell like Avon ladies. Let's do that. Let's... Oh, you couldn't script it, could you? Seriously? Surely there's got to be a back way in or something. Something other than ringing the doorbell and saying, yeah, we're here to pick up something that, you know, our boss paid your boss that then got offed by your new boss. Yeah, this is going to go terribly wrong. As soon as I got given the mission brief by Dexter Deshawn, and he's like, yeah, I paid off the old guy who got killed by the new guy. I'm like, you don't want to accept this mission, V. You don't. You're asking for freaking trouble. But here we are, ringing the doorbell of the bad guys now. Yes, hello, Dr. Evil. Could I have one of your sharks with a freaking laser on its head? Yeah, anyway, we're going to head in, and I'm going to speed this footage up for you guys. reconvene with you in a sec. Right, well, as you can see there, I looted the heck out of that place. I found myself some cans and all sorts of other garbage that nobody needs or wants, but for some reason I do. Right, hello there. I'm loving your visual cortex. How many eyes does one need? You've got a whole assortment of eyes. You've got a bevy of eyes. I'm quite jealous of your eyes. Very cool. You look like a robot Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Yeah, with his magical robot eyes. Nice. Anyway, yeah, we are here to pick up your robot spider robot. Yeah, robot spider robot. That's what we're after. So yeah, hopefully you can be able to just pass me that over, Mr. Dum Dum. Yeah, that sounds like an insult. I don't think I should call him that all too often, even though it's his name. I feel uncomfortable before I've even sat down on his uncomfortable sofa, which I can only imagine what's taken place on this sofa over the time that it's been here. It looks like it's melded into the ground. Okay, right. Awesome. This is definitely a trustworthy guy to be doing business with. Totally. 100% legit. Yeah. Doesn't look insane in the slightest. No. Right, okay. Awesome. Yeah, Jackie is now squaring up to him. This is going to get rather sticky, I think. Not as sticky as this sofa, though. Has to be said. This sofa is proper sticky. Anyway, yeah, just calm down, Jackie. Take a seat. I'm fairly sure everything will be fine and dandy. You know what? I'll shut up and I'll let you take a listen to what's going down. Heck yes.
Jack, sit down.
This ain't gonna end well, but... shit. Well, alright. Come on. Gotta lighten up. Take a hit.
What is it?
The skeef. Shit kicks you in the ass. It's a fucking world.
Thanks, I'm good.
Whatever you say, straight-edged princess. Here we go. The flathead. Model MT0D12.
Need to see it.
Suit yourself. Fucking tricked out this thing. Dynamic thermo-optic camo armor. Full cognitive immersion with a Raven controller. Pimped out prototype actuators made of titanium, vanadium, Kevlar composite. And watch this! Fully integrated link 2, so when the spider starts crawling up walls dangling from ceilings.
Mm-hmm. Could lose your lunch.
So what you think?
Yep, we'll take it.
Sure. Yeah. Let's see your cred.
Brick got it. It's all paid up.
Brick got it. Huh. I don't see any fucking brick around here, do you?
Fuck Brick then. Let's cut a new deal.
Ha! Now that's good business sense. Alright. You want the flathead? I better see some eddies.
Seeing as you already got the eddies for it, you ought to offer us a discount. A big one.
A discount? Fuck. You know, you never did say who sent you. Never did say who you're working for.
Dexter Deshawn. That's who.
Dexter Deshawn. The lord ass who punching animal fucked half of Pacifica? Mean he ain't dead?
No, he's alive, well, and kicking. And he sends his regards.
So you gonna consider my offer now? Bang.
Right, so yeah, I only had probably about, what, 60 eddies on me, so there was no way I could pay out of my own money, so bullets are cheaper. Okay, so there we go, that's the solution to this problem, is bullets, and lots of freaking bullets. And the nice thing is, they're sort of covered in bullets, so that helps, and also, they're dropping some freaking awesome guns. I'll have that little robot, spider robot, heck yes, we're going to take that, that's in my back pocket somewhere. But anyway, I'm going to try and escape, and I'm going to speed up the footage quickly, but I'm just going to talk over the top of the speeding up the footage. So here I go, up a couple of ladders and through some ceilings, and then I'm looting a load of more stuff. So yeah, hopefully by the time I've cleared out all of this, I might have some eddies, because I can go sell it all for lots of eddies. Nice, if I can find out where. Apparently you can sell them back at your gaff. The only thing is, I'm lost. I don't know where my gaff is anymore, and I can't seem to find it on the location map. So I might have to spend a couple of hours searching. But here I am, taking on a freaking army of Maelstrom guys with whatever I can get my hands on. So here we are, let's zap these dudes. Take that, you. Yeah, and a little bit more of that. Excellent, eh? Death behind you. Sweet. So yeah, I do like the combat in this. A lot of people are saying it's not quite Call of Duty, and I understand that. It's not supposed to be fair. But I am liking the differences in all the weapons. They all do feel a bit different. But what I would say, PlayStation 5, I haven't got any of the haptic feedback. The triggers aren't giving me any resistance, none of that. So I'm hoping that when we get the update, it brings some of this, you know? Because, yeah, this takes it to the next level. It really does. The joypad is something special for the PS5. It really is. So, yeah, I'm raining down death on these guys. Take that, you. Frickin' heck yes. And there's some sort of glass in front of this guy. So the door has actually got some sort of, like, shielded glass. You can see all the bullet holes appearing on it. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that on... Well, you probably could if you make it full screen. You've got a big enough TV. But yeah, awesome. I'm loving the level of immersion in this. And when I'm using my little scanner thing, I can see that there's all these different things that might explode on the floor and canisters and stuff which help. But I keep setting on fire. I don't understand why. I don't know whether this is the virus that's inbuilt into me or whether there's something that keeps setting me on fire on this bit. But if it is, I couldn't work out what it was that kept setting me on freaking fire. But there we go. And I keep getting these glitchy things happen all the time too. So I don't know whether it's still that virus from the whole Corpo background thing that's been instilled into me. But I think I'm doing okay. I'm not really that good at first-person shooters, and I'm not very good at any sort of game where it takes a little bit of dexterity, to be honest. In fact, I'm not exactly a great gamer, but yet here I am. So yeah, here I go. I'm just going to run around and do my best. Basically, if you can see me doing this mission and seeing me, you know, get through something, then you should be able to as well, to be honest, because I am not the best gamer. I'm more sort of I don't know. Actually, I don't think there's a single genre of game that I'm actually shine at. I mean, I do like Street Fighter, but I'm not going to win any trophies or anything like that. And Tekken and Toshinden, yeah, Toshinden, yeah, all sorts, and the Soul Calibur and things. But yeah, I do like those sort of games, the beat 'em up type ones. Anyway, I tell you what, I'm going to shut up for a while and just let you watch some of this combat play out.
Gonna blow! Slice and dice! Take cover! Now!
dice! Fight the dice!
Okay, so at this point, this is where I sort of realised I'm getting a little bit outgunned and a little bit outpowered, and I'm thinking I need to pick up or at least try using some of their weapons against them, because this is getting freaking insane. But here we go, I've taken out these guys. Take this, you scallywag, scoundrel, you roustabout. Heck yeah, he's taking a lot of freaking bullets. You see what I mean? And I'm thinking maybe I've picked up a couple of weapons now that have got a higher DPS, but I figured I'm just going to press on until we run into some more bad guys and then look at swapping my weapons out. And here we go. So this is where I'm encountering 3 guys down here, and they don't seem to be taking hardly any damage when I'm shooting them in the head with my pistol. So I'm thinking to myself, well, let's get down there and use my shotgun first and foremost. I've still got a fair few shots left with the shotgun. I'm nearly out of bullets on my pistol. I think I've only got 2 clips left. No, I've got 2 bullets left. Fudge. That's out of freaking... So now I've either got the ability to go Bruce Lee on them, or go down there with my shotgun. And you can see there, I've already got like 2 in the chamber and 7 rounds left. So I figure, well, I can try and take out as many of them as I can with what I've got left in my shotgun. Pow! Take that, you. Heck yes. Oh my god, I shot more of the banister than I did people. There you go. Kapow! This guy, freaking heck. I shot him in the face with a shotgun. Kapow! Guess what? He's still not dead. He freaking gets up again. And I think I need to reload. Right. Yeah, and I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. So I go back to the pistol. Thank fudge, I have another clip that I just got off the other body. And yeah, I am now feeling to myself, this is where I need to take a quick look. I need to go and pick up a different gun. Heck yes. So yeah, I do take a little bit of time out in a second. I kill this guy with my last clip. Kapow! And then I swap myself over to... Look at this. I just picked up an assault rifle. That looks freaking ace. So yeah, and there's another one over here. And this one looks pretty cool too. Lovely and jubbly. Let's have that. And... You wait and see how many guns I've actually got in my inventory. I don't know where I'm keeping them all. I'm like a freaking tank or something. I've got loads and loads of guns. So yeah, I'll bring up the inventory in a second. So here we go. I can go over to the inventory and look how many guns I've got just stashed away in here. Look at all these. Freaking mental. So yeah, I need to actually go through and see if I can upgrade some of these and look which ones are rare, which ones are common, sell some, get some eddies, upgrade the ones that I like the most. I need to have a whole episode of just sitting down and working out what is going to be my loadout and actually fine-tune those sort of items. I haven't spent all my skill points yet either, so that's something I really need to sit down and do too. But this gun, I'm just shooting like a couple of times and they're dead. I'm thinking that they can't be dead. And they are! They're freaking dead! Yeah, so, yeah, a lot better this gun. It's freaking cool! Heck yes it is. Freaking ace. I like this gun. But there's probably no end of guns far better than this. So maybe I need to sort of do a little bit of research and find out exactly what I need to strive for when it comes to firepower. But I am liking every single weapon that I've had my hands on so far. The shotgun's pretty good fun. It's pretty good fun. But yeah, this new gun's pretty ace. Here you go. I'll just shut up again and let you watch a bit more combat. Well, there we go. love this freaking gun. It's freaking ace. But now I've kind of cleared this room now, so I'm just going to pick up a little bit more stash, and then we're going to be heading back over to Dexter Deshawn's place, which I think is, you know, the nightclub-y type place. I can't remember what it's called now. The Afterlife, that's it? Yeah, the Afterlife. We're going to be heading back to the Afterlife in a bit, chums. So yeah, here we go. So I'm just going to stash away everything that I can find here. Lovely and jubbly. Cool, cool, cool. Let's head on out. Come on, my friend. Let's go, Jackie. Let's go. Sweet. So, yeah, we ride out. Victorious! Heck yes. Pretty much killed everybody inside of there. Didn't even see us coming, like the freaking Grim Reapers that we are. Freaking awesome. Okay. Come on, Jackie. We need to go back to the Afterlife and go and get our readies from Dexter Deshawn, I believe. Hopefully that's what we're going to be doing, my friend. So, yeah. I can't argue with that, Jackie. Yeah. Well, we didn't have the eddies to actually pay for anything anyway. So, you know, yeah, kind of, I love our little tactics, you know. Why the heck not? I mean, it worked, didn't it? If it works, it works. Fudge. It doesn't matter about the end. Well, it kind of matters about the end result, doesn't it? But, yeah, the end result was good. Nice one, Jackie. Let's head back to the Afterlife then. God, he's walking slow, isn't he? You know, we have just taken out a whole freaking room. Well, it's not just a room, it's a freaking building full of Maelstrom ninjas. I don't know whether there's more of those guys, but I think we're going to have to watch our backs from here on in, Jackie. Yeah, heck yes. Righto, so, you know, there was that phone call I made with that lady before. Although I honestly think she probably would have killed me. So, yeah, it's probably a good thing we didn't go and meet up with her. I'm kind of glad that we did it your way, Jackie boy. I really am. Heck yes. So, yeah, nice one. Sweet. Yeah, I see you. Compondre, back over at the nightclub. Alright, well, take care. Take care indeed. Yep, awesome.
Risks come with the job, Jack.
Ducked in time to avoid death's sweeping sight again. Only right to celebrate, even though we get to do that lots. Don't forget to let Dex know we got his toy for him. Ahí lo luego.
How things looking, Mr. V?
Got the bot.
And how'd it go? Run into any trouble? And what about the Militech angle?
Sure, of course there was trouble. Royce couldn't have given two shits that you and Brick had shaken on it.
How'd you get him on board? You used the Corpo woman?
Did it without Militech holding my hand. Didn't want to risk it.
So how'd you get that cat Royce to hand over the Flathead?
Only way I know that always works. Brute force.
You got some balls, Mr. V.
We're all set. Ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do. Grabbing that biochip. We'll talk about the rest at the Afterlife. See you there.
Great. Be there in no time.
See you, Mr. V.
Mamá, te vas a enterar mañana. Yo también te quiero, ma. Yeah, about time, Holmes.
What's new with Senora Wells?
You know, she's worried about me. Whatever. Can't help herself, you know? Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster, like most of the Wells boys. It's really starting to wear on me. More I tell her everything's okay, more I feel like I'm straight up lying. But that's done after tomorrow. Afterlife, here we come, baby. Yeah!
Funny.
What?
For a club with the hottest contracts in town, doesn't look like all it's bigged up to be.
It's what's inside that counts, chum. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on! Place used to be a morgue. You believe that?
Who would have thunk?
I know, right? Way before our time, that. When proper burials were still a thing. What a beautiful tradition.
Tonight's city.
And the afterlife. Ha ha!
Guess dying's a small price to pay for going down in history.
Gotta live like a legend first, though, huh? Death. It's nothing but the final flourish. Oh, and by the way, name's Jackie Wells. You want to write down my recipe?
Sure.
Shot of vodka on the rocks, lime juice, ginger beer. Oh, and most importantly, a splash of love.
Haha! I'll remember that. Heard you were Dex's latest finds.
Just biz, no big deal.
How do you know?
see you now.
My job to know. Look around. How do you think mercs earn their reps? Through gossip rivaling that of schoolgirls, that's how. Break a leg.
The old hard Eddie's is pretty.
So here we are, people. We're back with Dexter Deshawn, and we've completed our mission objective. Heck yes, we did. We're freaking stars. Awesome. Yeah, we got you yourself that little spidery robot thing, so we need our readies. We need our Eddies and readies. Awesome. But yeah, what I'm going to do, chums, is I'm going to let you listen to the actual brief that he gives us for our next mission, and then I'm going to be ending off. So yeah, you guys have been fantastic for watching, but just hear this out so you know what's coming up, because it's going to be freaking mental, I think. Yeah, you thought that mission was crazy. Now I've got to go all stealthy-like, and I just don't do stealthy. I'm as clumsy as fudge, I really am. So yeah, I'll let you listen to this, and then I'll see you next time. Take care there, cyberpunkers.
Jackie.
Now, Mr. Wells is right. We're gonna be going over some sensitive material. But if it's all right with y'all, I'd like to start with a question for Mr. V. Evelyn Parker, how'd you fare?
Couldn't have gone better. In fact, she liked me so much, she made me another offer.
Another offer?
Mm-hmm. Kind where we ditch the middleman and split the pot in even 50-50.
What?
Ditch the middleman? Shit, now that's rich. Clients never learn, do they? I do appreciate you sharing this info, though, Mr. V. You see, trust is essential in any partnership that's to be long-lasting and fruitful.
Thought you'd be pissed that you'd lose it.
Lived in NC too long to blow my top every time some amateur thinks they can take me for a ride. Parker ain't the first, and sure as hell won't be the last.
How about we go over the plan? What you got for us, Dex?
This.
Well, here goes nothing.
Me and Dex have already covered the fine deeds. Ops-wise, should be a stroll on the beach.
Elaborate. I want to hear it.
A Delamain will drop your asses at the front door of Konpeki Plaza. You'll stroll right in thanks to your false identities. Then, with Bug's help, you'll breach the hotel subnet.
Mine and the Flatheads help.
Last but not least, you slip into Yorinobu's penthouse and clep the relic.
It goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies. Not a one.
You'll have T-Bug on comms for the duration. Time for your burning questions. You sit tight, heads down, cause old Uncle Arasaka be watching. Now, as that old Greek dog says, life's a banquet, so don't go thirsty, but don't get drunk either. Your chariot awaits outside.
My cue to Delta 2. Gotta prep to jack in. Be there when you come on comms. Any other issues? Now's your chance.
I'm good. No questions.
Let's get to work.
Well there, cyberpunkers, it looks like everybody's leaving, and it looks like me and Jackie are going to be doing exactly the same thing. So yeah, I'm going to shut the lid on this little droid, and then we're going to be off. So yeah, see you next time, where we're going to go in some sort of giant building.
If you're armed, place your weapon here. Now please report to room number 2.
Sit. Papers.
Is this routine?
It might be. We'll see. What are you transporting?
It's all in there.